Ringside, Mike Tenay and Don West. And Don, you know what? You just reach a point where you get sick of a man's threat, where you get sick of the way that he's throwing his weight around. And I think I just reached that boiling point tonight with Jeff Jarrett.
I was fine. I mean, he comes over and physically accosts me. He's just always, like I said, we're sick and tired of the act. You're not on the card. You lost the title. He's the reason he was taken out of here in handcuffs. He's got no excuses, Mike, and I'm glad you called him on it.
And I guess you could say that Jeff Jarrett didn't learn his lesson at Slammiversary. That's pretty obvious. The way that he came out here and tried to physically attack both of us.
Unbelievable. The guy there's no low that he can't go lower. You know what I mean? I'll tell you what, let's get into this because this is going to be exciting. Two of the most exciting X-Division style wrestlers we've seen is Jerrelle Clark and, of course, the man from Mexico, Shocker.
Jerrelle Clark, 29 years of age, the 6-year pro on the right of your screen, facing the much more experienced star from south of the border, as you mentioned, in Shocker, 33 years of age, 13-year pro, now wrestling with the AAA organization in Mexico, as well as competing on a regular basis here in TNA. We promised you live action during the Countdown pregame show, and yes, TNA delivers. What a lineup, Don, though, we have in store for everyone tonight at No Surrender.
I mean, just think about it. You're going to see Christopher Daniels defend the X-Division crown against the former X-Division champion from Team Canada, Petey Williams. And speaking of Team Canada, they're going to take on the Naturals, who are backed by Jimmy Hart and Lance Hoyt, who is an unbelievable favorite here in the Impact Zone.
And let's also talk about another X-Division style matchup with the phenomenal AJ Styles going one-on-one against, let's be honest about it, the man who cost him the NWA title, Sean Waltman. Special hook here, though, Jerry Lynn, pioneer of the X-Division in TNA, and he has a very lengthy history with both men. He will be the special referee for AJ Styles and Sean Waltman later tonight.
You know, if you listen to Sean Waltman, and you see Shocker go flying out of the ring right there from Jerrelle Clark. Oh, Clark going up high. Oh, showing his agility and athletic ability. You know, I'll tell you what, though, Sean Waltman will tell you that AJ Styles cost himself the King of the Mountain match by being a little too trusting and not understanding how things work in the ring.
And I think AJ certainly became educated after that King of the Mountain match to just exactly who he can and who he should trust. Let's also talk about the NWA World Heavyweight Championship matchup. Like every time I think of these two men being tied together with the dog collars around their necks and the steel chain in between, Raven to defend against 6'8", 350 pounds of the Monster Abyss. But James Mitchell at ringside, he's going to be in the corner of the Monster.
Think about that, too. Not only is it Raven tied up against that huge monster, but you've got James Mitchell back there. It's almost like, what is Raven thinking? Why would he make that match? But then again, in his defense, he's diabolical enough, just crafty enough, to maybe have a plan figured out to make it work.
Jerrelle Clark, slingshot move, lands on the apron. Oh, Shocker, hooked the foot, hooked his leg, and dropped him down. And you see Jerrelle Clark crash on the ring apron.
I mean, that was just a brutal hit at his chin. He caught the top of the ring apron right there. Shocker now has advantage. And I'm going to tell you something. Jerrelle Clark, as good as he is, the experience that Shocker has is so much greater in the situation where you don't want to find yourself in that Jerrelle Clark is in right now.
It's just not the double experience that Shocker has in terms of years, but it's the high-profile matchups that he's been in all around the world that I think really gives him the extra added edge in this matchup, and Shocker's going to go high risk. Heads to the top.
Here he goes. Oh! Wait a minute, nice roll up there by Clark!
Quick reversal out of the cross body block attempt by Shocker, and Jerrelle Clark almost pulled off the upset.
Now look at right here. Jerrelle Clark showing that he's not going to give up and almost caught him again.
Hurricane Rana tight move, and Shocker gets right back to his feet and drops him. Drilling with the clothesline, then turned him inside out.
Well, he did. He just completely did a circle right there in the air, and I'm telling you right now that Jerrelle Clark had a chance, and I think Jerrelle Clark realized he had to get him quickly. Now he's got to figure out a way to get the momentum back on his side. Shocker's got it all right now.
Jerrelle Clark known for that high-risk top rope move. The 630, Mr. 630 is his nickname, but he needs to turn this matchup around if he's even going to think about attempting a move, and Shocker catches him with the shoulder block in the corner.
Boy, another matchup I'm looking forward to at No Surrender. The undefeated Samoa Joe taking on the two-time X Division champion, Chris Sabin. That is going to be something to see.
Without question, the unbeaten Samoa Joe, the Samoa submission machine, his toughest competition to date in TNA, as we see that top rope suplex, hit by Shocker, quick pin, lateral press attempt. Whoa, Jerrelle Clark kicks out. That was a surprise.
Yeah, Jerrelle Clark showing all kinds of resilience out there, and we've talked about,
here's his roll-up, pin attempt.
He got it.
You know what he calls that? He calls it the Shocker Spear. And it almost is a spear as he rolls him into that small package, and yes, gains the 3 count, and the star from Mexico, Shocker, kicks off our No Surrender pregame show with the victory.
He had nowhere to go there, Mike. Once Shocker got him in that hole, there was nowhere.
Coming up at No Surrender, the X Division title will be at stake. It'll be the fallen angel Christopher Daniels to defend against Petey Williams.